Hey guys, it's Andreas here, and today what I wanted to do is I wanted to take a step back from med school content and just focus on the content part, right? So a question I get asked all the time is, how much money do I actually make from these videos? Meaning, how much money does TikTok pay me? Like I do in all my videos, I just want to say that currently I'm a third-year medical student, and all the revenue and all the earnings I'm about to talk about from TikTok, these were all accumulated before I got into med school, so just keep that in mind. Now, as far as who I made this video for or who might be interested in watching this video, this is for anyone who might want to pursue content creation while doing something really, really hard, like being in med school and doing content creation. And also, it's just for anyone who's generally just interested. And when I say like generally interested, like I'm not stupid. I know I have a ton of haters out there. So if you guys are hoping that I make dirt or whatever, just stay tuned because you're going to be surprised because social media is really, really tricky. So stay tuned to the end. So a little background about my TikTok page. I have about 3.2 million followers and a little over 150 million likes on my videos. And I started TikTok about 4 years ago, but I experienced most of my growth within the first 2 years. So as far as how I blew up or what I did to make it big on social media, I'm not really going to go through that in this video, but if you're interested in a topic like that for me to make a video on, just comment below and probably in the future I'll make a video on that. But back to the money, right? So on TikTok, they have this thing called the TikTok Creator Fund, right? And I joined the TikTok Creator Fund like 4 years ago, I believe, so pretty early on. And the way this works is that TikTok was paying creators based off the number of views that their TikToks generated, right? The only catch to this, in order to join, you have to have at least 10,000 followers at a time and at least 100,000 video views in the last 30 days, right? But for me at that point, I was already so big that it was so easy for me to join. So I really started making money on TikTok really early in my TikTok career. Now, as far as how TikTok was paying these creators or the formula to calculate how much money each creator was making from the views, I'm not sure about. But what I'm 100% sure about is how much money I was making per 1 million views on TikTok, right? Are you ready to hear this? So for every 1 million views my videos got, I got a whopping $30. I got $30 for each set of million eyes watching my videos, right? And personally, I think that's extremely low. So I got all the numbers over here. So in my 4 years of TikTok, I've accumulated a little over 2 billion views, right? And that's billion with a B. And I cannot tell you how difficult that is. I don't say that to discourage anyone, but we have to look at it at face value. I'm not some celebrity, right? I'm not involved with any quote unquote influencers. I don't do any collaborations, right? So at the end of the day, I'm just some med student who thinks he's funny. And I was lucky enough to have my sister hold the camera. And I was lucky enough to have 2 great roommates who helped me out and also film the videos. So I don't mean to discourage anyone, but a billion views doesn't really come easy. But back to the math. So again, we have 2 billion views, right? And if you divide 2 billion by 1 million, because I get paid per 1 million views, that gives us 2,000. And then 2,000 times the $30 I get paid for every million views, that gives us a grand whopping total of $60,000. Yep, 60 grand, right? So if you do $60,000 divided by the 4 years I've been doing it, I made a whopping average $15,000 per year. There's people who accidentally make $15,000 per year, so definitely do not quit your day job trying to chase TikTok. But wait guys, there's more. So I don't know what happened, but 1 week ago from the recording of this video, this is December 2024, TikTok got rid of the old creator fund and they replaced it with a new program. So sadly, I won't be making $30 per million views. So from this new creator program, beta, whatever it's called, this is only by invite from TikTok. I don't know how the invitations work, but due to that I have a large following, a lot of views, I got invited. And this program now pays me $500 per 1 million views, right? So 17 times more than the old program did. Isn't that crazy? So basically, I can expect to make over $1 million in the next 4 years because, if you do the math, 2 billion views, whatever, I'm going to be raking in the money. No. Not at all. That's the furthest thing from the truth. So for this new program, the only way you can actually get paid this big bucks per million views is your videos have to be at least 1 minute long, right? And guess who doesn't have a single video over 1 minute long? This guy. So as of right now, I don't get a penny off these videos, right? Whether I get 30 million views or 100,000 views, I don't make a cent off my views anymore because my videos are just not 1 minute long. So if I was interested in making money, I would have to make videos longer than a minute. But for me, that's very difficult. And for me, that takes the fun out of making videos. So I'm not really interested in that kind of thing. So I'll repeat that one more time. I currently don't make a penny from my TikTok videos because they're not 1 minute long, nor do I care because I like to keep things fun and entertaining. And I feel that if my videos were so long that it's kind of dragged on, no one would watch them. So I'd rather keep them short and sweet, and I don't really care if I get paid or not. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. What about sponsorships, right? So sponsorships are a great way to make money, but the thing is with sponsorships is that I don't like the feeling of video making feeling like work, so I don't really get involved in sponsorships and all that kind of stuff. But I know a lot of creators who do similar numbers as me and similar viewerships. They get paid upwards of $10,000 per post, right? And it kind of fluctuates depending on what the companies need. But sponsorships are definitely a great way to make money once you have that following, once you have that audience, and once that you can prove that people actually watch your videos through the data that the videos kind of send back to you. Overall, guys, TikTok itself, I mean, you can make money if you work really, really hard for it. But as far as just getting paid from the content itself, in my opinion, it's just not worth the time and effort you have to go through for the crumbs that they're going to throw your way, right? You're better suited directing all your time and effort and energy towards something that's going to pay you a decent salary, a constant salary, and it's not they can't just take it away like they did for that other program, right? And please remember, guys, at the end of the day, I'm not making this video to discourage anyone from making videos, right? Because if there's one thing you guys know about me is I'm not full of crap, and I want to be straight up with you guys, right? And I want you guys to best utilize your time, and I just don't feel like the time and energy needed to make these videos is kind of worth the reward. Anyway, guys, I hope this covered the content pretty well. If you have any sort of ideas or any video topics you want me to make regarding content creation or medical school, just leave it in the comments below and I'll be sure to reply. So please, 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 guys, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. My goal for the new year is I really, really, really want to blow up my YouTube channel, and the only way I can do that is through you guys. So anyway, guys, I'm Andreas. I love you guys, and I'll speak to you soon.